Okay, let me clear my chart. I like my chart very clean. Okay, I can see you from here, you can see me from there. Audio, video, everything cool. Let's get started. So, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome to the brand new live stream of today is 11th of May. 11th of May. Today is 11th of May live stream with CheezyBit and Zbit. They both platform are the trading platform where all the new beginners, the experts, the mid-average people, all kind of traders are welcome over here to trade with us. Like obviously, the app is not yet built, but very soon the app will be released and you can trade with our platform. But till then, just come here and take trading lessons, you say, trading advice, trading strategies, anything you wanna call it. You can have it in this two platform. One is CheezyBit and Zbit both. On CheezyBit, you will see the whole journey from how you can be from the beginner to the advanced level, and on the Zbit, you won't find that much of there because all the videos, like where I started my journey from the telling you regarding the candlestick pattern to coming to the live trading sessions. Like right now, we are having our live trading session. So it is a whole journey. Okay, so if you want to find out that journey, you won't find out in the Zbit, but you can find it out on the CheezyBit, where you can start from the beginner level, like from the legit beginner, from the zero step, like from taking the first step with us. And trust me, if you just follow all that content, if you just follow all that live stream, I know like watching 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour of live stream becomes very hectic for you to have that much of patience to sit at one place and to watch this big stuff. I get it, but it is uploaded on the YouTube platform. You can watch it whenever you are free, whenever you are having time. You have that liberty to stop wherever you want. You have that liberty to pause wherever you want and resume back whenever you want. So there is no pressure of you that you have to do it today itself and blah. There is no such thing. You can do it whenever you want to do, but starting is the thing. Like you have to start. That is one thing which I will like to pressurize you on, because the world is moving ahead and we should leave this traditional way of formatting, traditional way of investing behind. Like, yeah, I get it. SIPs, FDs and MD of those things are very safest platform, but are you getting enough of profit so you can have a generational wealth, or you can fulfill all of your wishes whenever you want? Like if you have this thing, like this is a very hectic job going on, I can't do this anymore, I want to quit. Can you quit at that exact point? No, you cannot quit it at that. One second, yeah. The volume was there on. So you cannot quit at that exact time. But when you are doing a trading, you know that tremendous amount of backup you have. Because trading offers you not just limited but more than your expectation profit. Either you are doing the stock or you are doing it as a commodity, but the top-notch trading can happen with the maximum profit, and the safest trade is a cryptocurrency. Because we are seeing how much growth cryptocurrency is having. I just want to check one thing. Yesterday, actually, we did one trade. You remember that we were having trade, and yes, see, $552 credit in my account with yesterday. Yesterday, all people saw it was very weak market. Like it was a very sideways market where there was no movement. There was nothing in the market to have a trade for. But still, in a meanwhile time when we waited, we gave the market a little time, and then it gave us a move and we got our profit, that is $500. And I don't feel $500 is a very less amount of profit, because see, when you are into trading has the profit level from 0 to infinity. You can have profit as much as you want if you are investing that good amount as well. If you are not investing good amount, then you cannot expect like $1 million like showering in your bank account. So yeah, your investment also depends on that. But at one point, having a profit gives you moral boost that yes, I can do it. I am able to understand the market. I'm able to analyze the market. And the key is patience. You have to be very patient with the market. You cannot just do the very like quick movement, the rush full attacks, because like if most of the people used to play Rajdarshan Nambalai, hi Yash. Hello Rajdarshan Nambalai. Welcome to the live stream of the Cheesy platform. Thank you so much for joining as well. And if you have joined this live stream, please make sure that you are liking the video, subscribing to my channel, and also sharing it to the maximum lots of people, because I want to grow this community little by little bigger. I want all those trading communities to like explore one channel which is very safe, friendly for them. I don't consider myself a teacher. I don't consider myself an expert trader. I am same like you guys. Okay. It's like just friend advising a friend kind of stuff. Okay. It's just like I may be 4 to 5 steps ahead, but that doesn't mean that you are in the back. I can take you at an exact level, which I have already given you the whole journey, the roadmap for you, when you can become, like how you can become from the beginner to the advanced level. I've already given you all that roadmap on my platform, that is Cheesy Bit platform. Okay, so you can follow that platform and you can match me up there as well at any point at any time, whenever you are ready, whenever you want to complete this whole course, this thing. And it's not even a course, it's just like videos you have to watch, learn. And also I suggest them to take notes, to make notes all the time, because see, this is that kind of knowledge which won't be stuck in your head in the one go. I'm not talking about those people who are very intelligent, who are very smart and blah 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 people, but also like trading doesn't give you any qualification, needs any qualifications, or doesn't have any criteria who can enter, who cannot enter, other than the age group, and that is the very less, that is 18. Okay, anybody 18 who doesn't even have a job or something, they still can do it. Just gain the knowledge. This is when we were in the school, college and all those type of places where we were giving so much amount of knowledge, and all those knowledge was like few is very useful and much of it is unuseful. And we used to feel like why we have to learn this, why we have to learn the trigonometry, the integer and all those things, even if I don't even have to do that thing. So, and we always wondered which is that place where we just have to get that kind of knowledge which we are required for, and then we can have a maximum profit out of it. Nobody is gonna ask us anything. Nobody is gonna tell us to learn and like unwanted stuff and every of those things. Meme coin, hello meme coin. I am high. Hola amigo, I am high. Aditingle, red. Yeah, I'm wearing red today. Rishikas Kasbagi, yo. Yeah, Sangeeta, hi. Yes, good. Thank you so much. Everybody who are joining this live stream, please welcome to the brand new live stream of the Cheesy Bit platform and the Z-Bit platform. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Okay. So like I was telling you all people, like we always wanted that one place, one platform where we can use a very limited amount of knowledge which is only specified for us to have a good amount of profit. Trading is one of that platform where you can come and have a knowledge just about trading. I'm not telling you to have a knowledge about maths and blah and blah and blah blah blah. You need a very specific amount of knowledge, just understanding, a very better understanding, good understanding of the market, how market moves, how things are going on, how to understand the analysis of the market, where the market can go ahead and select. See, one thing, wherever people are doing analysis, know one thing in your head, you cannot analyze 100%, and it is totally okay. It's totally okay. Nobody can do it. Nobody has ever done it. It is just prediction. Like for example, if I tell you like in one classroom, there will be 10 to 20 people who give the majority of answer and 2 to 3 people who won't give the majority of answer. Doesn't mean that the majority people are always right. Sometimes they, Pinky, hi, Nami, hi. Hello everybody. Thank you so much for joining this live stream of the Cheesy platform. Thank you so much. And for the new people who don't know, my name is Yash Pawar and I'm your host for taking you to the journey of the crypto world. Okay, so please grab your seat belts and every of those things, because every time whenever I say something or teach you something, it is nothing related to books. It is just my own words, my own understanding, my own. I more than exploring you the book knowledge, I love to explore you the Yash's mind, because I feel Yash's mind is more simpler to understand. Yash's mind can make you understand in very difficult stuff in a very simplest manner, and all my thoughts, all my sayings will be very similar to all those people, because I am you. I'm not some big people or something. I'm just like very same like you and me, don't have any difference. It's just like you are sitting in somewhere XYZ country, XYZ thing. I'm sitting in some XYZ country, XYZ thing. But we do both. The people who want to do trading, we actually are on the same page. That's all. Nothing else. Nothing is different. Manish Bhai vlog. Namaste Yash Bhai. Hello. Hello Kuti. Hello Nami. Hello Manish Bhai vlog. Everyone, thank you so much for joining this live stream. And thank you so much. Yeah. Would really appreciate all of you joining here. Thank you so much. So, in prediction, what happens is like you have maximum probability. Like from 1 to 10, you have the probability. For example, I'm saying 1 to 10 is just an example. There will be more than 10, obviously. IDA, good evening, people. Thank you so much. IDA, hi. Thank you so much for joining this live stream. So, like there will be lots of answers, and you have that one friend who don't know anything, but his guessing is good. So, prediction analysis is more of guessing. Where how good are you at guessing? How good are you at understanding things, and if your guess is going to be correct or wrong. Even after doing a very good analysis of the market, very accurate one as well, and still the market does a very wrong move according to your analysis, that is totally fine. It is way of you to understand that market is a very unpredictable place. You cannot predict the market 100% anywhere. There is no chance of you to give an 100% prediction. Like I knew this is going to happen and that exactly happened. Those are just random guesses or maybe a very practical calculated guesses. Other than that, nobody is very sure, nobody is very confirmed with this thing like this is going to happen, that is going to happen or something going to happen. Because the market is your friend as well at the same point. Hope I never thought I can catch your live on Sunday. Yeah. Okay. I too never thought that I will be working on Sundays, but here I am. Not a good thing, but yeah, here I am. I never thought I'll be working on Saturdays and Sundays, but it is what it is, people. It is what it is. We cannot help it. We cannot do it. Sometimes we just have to accept it, and I am accepting it. Moving on, accepting, moving on is the thing. But I hopefully will start sometime. I will start enjoying my weekends someday. Let's see when, but someday. I hope someday. Like I was telling you all people that it is very unpredictable place to have a proper pure judgment. And even if you are having the not having the perfect trade, some trade can go wrong, some trade can give you the maximum profit which can cover up all the losses and everything. Everything is a possibility in the market. But know one thing, the market is not your friend. Men in red is my new favorite. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much. I love to wear colors. I love red as well. I'm trying to get something green. I am trying to get something green. Yeah, I got blue, green. I want to have every color. Thank you so much, Lust and Laughter. Thank you so much. So, and it's totally fine. It's fine. Nothing. I wanted to say something, but it's totally fine. Nothing. So I was telling you all people regarding this thing that the market is your friend as well, and the market is your enemy at the same exact point. Because see, market is not here just to give you profit. Obviously, not a single company is built in. Yatsa, you give me a swipe today. Nice. Thank you so much, Bangkok. Yeah, Ace. I remember Ace. Sometimes I remember Ace and I feel like, what if something would have happened and he would have never died? Ace was a good character. Ace was actually, who is Ace? Ace Muskan. Ace is, he is a fictional character of an anime. His full name was Ace de Portugues. He was the son of the pirate king, and he mostly used to wear red because of his power, devil fruit power. He had fire no me. Okay. So his whole body can turn into fire. He can produce and make his own body as an element, that is fire. Okay. In devil fruit, there are 3 categories. 4 actually. Paramecia fruit, which is like, you can just create or you can just make your own body in that way, but it won't be considered as an element. For example, Logia is that you are creating it as well, and you are making your whole body into that element as well. For example, I'll give you two different examples. Paramecia, one fruit is called cut fruit, which you can make your body split into a lot of pieces, but at the same point people can hit your body because it is a solid thing. But if in the term and you cannot regenerate it, but in the term of Logia, if I am a fire fruit, if you are hitting bullet, if you are punching me, that punch will, if I want to allow, my body can generate like become a whole fire and they can punch through it, because fire is not a mass. Okay, fire is just the gas or just an element. So it's same, like there is a difference between Paramecia, Logia, and then comes a zone. Zone is basically copying the animals. There can be the leopard fruit, there can be the tiger, dinosaur, and all those kind of fruits. Okay, and the fourth one, which is the name is name of series is One Piece. Name of the devil fruit is Fire no Mi, which is in the Japanese called Mera no Mi. Okay, coming back to our topic, the market is your friend and enemy at the same point. Market is friend when you are taking a trade in that, the unfiltered, ink unfiltered. Hello Yash, hello ink unfiltered. Thank you so much for joining this live stream of the Cheezy platform. Thank you so much. Really appreciate for every people who are joining this live stream. Okay, thank you so much for joining this. So like I was telling you all people, I will give it a try. Yeah, actually you should give a try. I will tell everybody who wants to explore. See, in a very starting, people have this mindset that anime is a cartoon and all those things, but the time you will see anime, you will feel it's not a cartoon, or it is not something to be like compared with the cartoon. Because cartoon is more like happy fun place and everything is happy there. But in anime, they will show you the most cruelest world, the most gruesome moments, and also those funny moments as well, good relationship as well. They will make you understand regarding emotions. They will make you understanding regarding how a person is at minus and can jump up to 110. It's like, it gives you that vibes like, nothing is impossible kind of thing. Everything is possible. If you just put your mind into it, everything is possible. Okay, that's the thing. Crypto dollar, how are you feeling today? Sickness gone completely? Yeah, I'm completely fine. My sick, there is no sick. I'm not sick anymore. There is no sickness and I'm completely fine. Thank you so much for asking, crypto dollar. Thank you so much. And I'm completely fine. Just give me 1 minute to drink water. Talking about One Piece, yes, Ramesha Ghosh, I was talking about One Piece. One Piece is like crazy, bro. It's like the name justifies it. Like when you will try to analyze the whole series justifies why it is called as One Piece, because everything is there, everything. And the one thing I like about One Piece is like its connection to the real life is much more greater. And whatever the story happening in One Piece, it's very relatable to the real world. Like this G20 summit, they also have their world government, they also have the terrorist organism, they also have such kind of belief. See, most of the people don't have this belief, but I have one belief that there has been a void century which information has been deleted, eradicated, eliminated, whatever you want to say is hidden, or anything which is not coming to us, or they don't even want that information to come to us. And we are just having the feelings, like a lot of stories are there, a lot of other stuffs are there regarding that void century, that what happened actually at that point, nobody knows. Everybody has their own stories, which became religion for me. It might hurt your sentiments, but I feel that is the truth, because I don't know exactly what happened there. I always consider that thing that was a void century from where the information has been taken away from us. And just when people to fill that gap, to fill that empty space, like the fair value gap inside our market, like whenever some artificial movement comes from the big players and everything, so to fill that gap they also do some contradict like movements. So in that real life as well, you will feel that there is a void century happening, which the information was taken away from, and they just filled it with a lot of stories, and which became very belief turned into the religion turned into the blind faith, which I believe it is. Okay. And other thing, the One Piece talks about the exact same thing, that there has been a void century in this world, in the One Piece world, back to 800 or something, some period of time, some very massive movement happened over there, which they have not yet really revealed, but all the things goes back around that time. Every questions you ask goes around that time. Every answer you want to find goes around that time. So it is just, the concept is very good, the void century concept. Okay, like one era from where the whole information has been wiped out and we don't know anything about that. That era for right now, if I just have to relate it, it would be the magical or mantra stuff which we had in the back page of time. You might have heard that these mantras, the magical stuff, like the magical weapons, the magical mantra, the curses and all those things, mythical creatures, the giants, the vampires, all those things came by the person's just thought, I won't believe it. All the stories of even Ramayana, you will feel like the army of animals, the army of monkeys, the talking birds and all those things. Is it just a story? There might be something which we are not knowing about. Like they say in the Ram's history that Ram was the last person who could use those magical power, and after Ram that power was taken from the humans, something kind of stuff. Okay, again the stories, but still we don't know the truth about. That's what I feel like the void century was about, all those unexplainable stuff. Like people who can't explain this stuff, they put it in the mythical way. Okay, like that was a mythical creature, that was a mythical person, that was a mythical this, mythical that, mythical this. The thing they cannot explain, that is mythical or a god. Very basic. So coming back to our topic, why there are so many ads, bro? Coming back to our topic, so market is not your friend and market is not your enemy. Market is just there because at the same point, market is not here just to give you profit. If market was here just to give you profit, there won't be a need of a market like this. There won't be any one business, name one business to me which is just giving people profit and not earning anything from it. There won't be anyone, because having a business, market is a business. You cannot just say like market is a trading platform or something. Market is the whole money. Where is that money going? Obviously to one person, because we have that pyramid theory. Like if you just go on find out the command chain, or you want to find out the ruling chain or any the power chain, you will always go back that power lies on this person command this person command this. So in that pyramid chain, it says like there is one person on the top of the pyramid who is controlling everything. Same way it can work for the market as well, that whole money is not been controlled by one by the different kind of people. Obviously in overall, if you put the pyramid scheme, there must be one person on the top of the pyramid who is having the control all of the money and every of those things. So obviously it's his business idea where he want to have money as well, not just to provide money to the people. It's same like casino. It's like very legal casino. That's why whenever I talk to people regarding the crypto market, stock market, any of those market, I compare it with the very legal casinos. Casino is pure gambling and stock market trading is gambling, but at the same point, it's a very legal gambling in which there have been, you can know about certain knowledge which can provide you. But even after getting that knowledge, complete 100% of knowledge, you cannot predict the 100%. There are chances that you might lose. There are chances you might suffer losses, huge losses as well, because of the mindset of that top pyramid guy who is controlling the market. Because at some point they need liquidity to run the market. Liquidity is what? Liquidity is basically your money, your stop losses, The money you are losing is the profit of the market. So if a market has to run, if the market has to be stable, if the market has to be in a profitable place, where you know how to know the market is a profitable place, check out the market cap. Check out the inflows of the money in the market. Check out the outflows of the money in the market. Outflows will tell you how much money was lost from the market. For example, a casino has XYZ amount. The people, how many people earned the jackpot at that point and taken that money away from that casino to their own personal bank account. That is the outflow of the casino. Same way, in the crypto market, all the people who are taking a trade and having a massive amount of profit and taking that profit in their personal bank account and doing whatever they feel like to with them. Then nobody questions you when you step out of the casino with like $1 million or something jackpot you have heard. Nobody will question you how you are spending that money, where you are going to spend that money, and where are you going to keep it, because that is personally your money. Once the money is out of the market, that is your money and not the markets. That is market loss, but your profit. And casino's profit, a casino, there won't be any casino, there won't be any market where only public are having profit and the market is not having profit. So to gain the market profit, they have to know and do those things as well, which they are not supposed to do actually, but they do, because at the end they have to earn as well. Okay. At the end they have to earn as well. They cannot just put it on one simple calculations. Like understanding, millions people understanding is the most toughest thing. For me, I feel like if you tell me, is it better to understand 10 people or it is better to understand 100 people, I will pick 10 people, not 100 people, because I know 100 people, there will be so much different varieties of thoughts, questions, answers, and all those doubts in their head going on at right now point. You never know what can trigger a person. You never know what can trigger them to do XYZ amount of action. For example, if I feel there is one news which I heard outside, let's say this tariff, let's take an example of the tariff attacks. Okay, the trading war was happening. Okay, now how this thing will affect in the market? At the time of tariff attack as well, people were still buying. There was no complete rejection from the market. The public were not completely selling their asset. There you could see the green candles as well. You could see the red candles as well. Okay. So most of the people's mentality, majority went like now the tariff attack is happening there. So majority of people took the money out of the market, because they knew one thing for very sure, that it is gonna be an unstable time, which it showed us. The whole bearish movement it showed and every of this thing, but there were still people trying to get the market up and still trying to buy. So we never know what kind of thought process a person can have. Something's good can be someone's bad. Someone's bad can be someone's good. We never know what is going to happen in the market at that point and in that scenario. Okay, so in that scenario, when the market is there, global people are there, a lot of people are doing trading and every of those things. We cannot predict everybody's 100% movement, but there's one thing we can predict after they do it. That is a big player movement, because market cannot rely on the small amount which we retailers provide to the market by investing the small amount, by not having the big capital and every of those things. Because the poor mentality is basically, if I have 10,000, I will try to take the trade of 2,000 or 3,000 max. I won't put the complete 10,000 or half of that amount of my capital, because I want to take multiple trades. I don't want to just have one single chance for me to have a lifetime. No, this is not that kind of place where you can just blindly invest every capital and then you will wait like, yeah, I think my luck will happen, and it can be, because the market is just there in front of you and it gives you liberty to understand, analyze and every of those things, rather than that jackpot thing. Like you buy one ticket and you just like close your eyes and you pray that my ticket will be that ticket will have the jackpot in my hand. No, market is not that. Market is very calculated. Market is very systematic. The hard thing becomes the big player, where the market is trying to take money from you. That's the most hardest thing to understand in the market, because you never know when they require the liquidity. There are few things which you can do is like constantly checking the market cap of the market, if it's good, if it's bad and all those things. And fair value gap is everywhere. Fair value gap is basically if the market has seen a tremendous amount of outflows, they will try to do something to have the tremendous amount of inflow. Nobody wants to run their business in the minus. Nobody wants to run their business in the loss. They want to recover the same way which we feel like if we have an account and we had 2 to 3 minus trades like minus 400, minus 300, minus 1000, we want to recover that and again gain profit from it. So we are at the upper level than the investment. We want to earn more than we have invested. Like whatever investment if I have invested 10,000, I want my capital to be at least the double, the 20,000. At a time of, let's say, give 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, one year, or some people can earn in 1 day, 1 week, or 1 month as well. Okay, it depends on person to person how you are taking risk. Risk management is the thing which you should be worrying about, because if you don't have the knowledge of risk management, trust me, your account is zero already. Even after, like, you take trade, you don't take trade, that is zero. Even if you are having a good amount of profit, but you will feel like, I can tell you, if the person who is not doing the risk management, trust me, their account will be in zero after 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, because they don't know how to carry on their money. They don't know how to make a use of their money, how to divide it into investment, how to divide it into the backup investment, how to divide it into the risk management. Like if I'm having this amount of minus account, how to recover that thing. Because see, once you hit the bottom, coming in the top becomes very hard, because most of the mind you try to do is first recover the money. Once you recover the money and having more profit on that is another scenario. So try to do the minimum losses is a thing by understanding the market, the way of market, the strategies of the market. Build your own strategies as well. I am not saying this to believe my strategies, or there are so many gurus in the YouTube who will teach you regarding not stuff, like regarding a lot of things. They will teach you their strategies, their different techniques, like the morning technique, the 2 a.m. trading strategy, the 3 a.m. the 9 a.m. strategy, and all those things. They have the tremendous amount of strategies. Some work, some don't work. And they also say you the same thing, that this can work up to 80%. But in the hard reality, when they say you, even in my videos, you can see that I have told you that this is 99% safe and blah, 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 blah. But in a very rare scenario, because when you see, the market gives you very minimum chance to have a profit and maximum chance to have a losses. So if you are taking a trade, if you go and check out my videos, I have told you, like, just put this indicator, wait for the signal and everything. There will be, I told you this one thing, everybody will tell you that false signal will be a lot there. There will be tremendous amount of false signal in the market, but finding that correct signal with lots of confirmation, not just relying on an indicator that yes, it crossed the line, it gave me that volume, I checked this, I checked that, everything looks good, I'm entering the market. What if the next thing is a big red candle, a big green candle, which is done by the big player? Because big player nullifies. Have this one thing in your mind, that big player will nullify all of the things which have been taught by your book, which is there in the Google and everywhere. Because big player don't play by the rule. They don't. It's to understand very simpler language. I will tell you, for example, if in your house, you will relate, most of the people will relate to it. Okay. So if you are in a house and the smallest kid breaks something, the plate, the glass, or something, like it can be XYZ amount that he has broke in this house, he will get scolded. He will get scolded a lot. Like, why did this, you do this, you are irresponsible, you are blah, 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 blah. The guilt will be there inside you unless that thing is fixed. Even if after the thing is fixed, you will still have that guilt inside. Oh my shit, I did this and I am framed that guy who breaks everything in the house. But the next day, if the mother or the father breaks the exact same thing which you break, there won't be the same scenario like where you have been put. You have been put in so much under the scoldings, so much under the judgment, so much under the all those things which they said to you. But when the big person does it in the house, like father or mother, they they don't get scolded. The same rules don't apply them. The only rules apply to the small peoples. The big player can do anything, whatever they feel like, and they can get away with it. Very basic example, in your house, you can understand by that. Same thing happens in the market. If the retailers is making some mistakes, if the retailers is having some doubts or something in their mind, like they did one movement and most of the time they like market is not going in the right direction, the market is going in the opposite direction of whatever they are doing. They are figuring out, like right now, if I give you example of right now, everything, like you can see higher highs are being made. Overall the content, overall the market is in an uptrend. Okay, so when overall the market, I can see that it is an uptrend, and suddenly big red candle comes and try to take maximum profit, maximum, like people must be doing the trailing stop loss as well. Trailing stop loss is just getting a stop loss close to your profit, so you don't have the maximum at the time of crash or at a time of something. So you will have a few amount, even if you're exiting the trade, even if something is happening wrong in the trade, you still have the maximum amount of profit with you. Okay, you have booked your profit basically. From here, the order block says, I put an order block over here. Let me just put it. Okay. Just a second. Okay. This is the first order block I put it on the low to the high. And then from there I will wait till like the market will try to come at this place again, and then again they will jump it little up or in that zone. Okay, that is an order block. After that, when you see the next one came at that point, but it gave us the breakout. They went down from that zone. They didn't take the support and went up to be an uptrend. Now the order block is changed. This is called as block breaker, BB. They break the block. They are trying to now change the trend. We cannot predict that trend. We cannot just think like now the big candle will come for the downtrend and we won't be having that amount of this thing. Like right now the market was an uptrend. We have no wrong in that. Like we thought, yes, the market is an uptrend. We are thinking that yes, the overall I can see is uptrend. I entered for the buy side, but suddenly when you enter, the downfall started to come. Is it your mistake? No. But can you blame? No. Whose mistake is it? It's the big players' mistake, who are trying to convert the market in the downfall zone so that they can have the maximum profit from you all people. So we can never blame, question the big players. Whatever they do, they are okay with it. And we cannot just like simply go and ask them like you did this, you did that, because that's their market and we can never prove that they are controlling the market, which they are, but we cannot prove them. And neither they can prove it like we are. They will always say that we don't know, it's just a majority happened, because they will put everything in the majority game, because majority of people entering at buy side, market will be uptrend. From that point, majority of people will entering from the sell side, market will go on the downtrend. So the big players, whenever they move, that is a manipulation of taking liquidity for the market. That is taking your money for the market to have a sustainable business for them as well and for you as well. Okay. At that point, what happens is, when you are in such situation that big player has made a move, it will nullify every of those things. The uptrend, your knowledge, your the chart pattern as well, like the W pattern, double top, double bottom pattern tells you that the market is going to go up. From that, the big player will come and give the big red candles and will take the market down. Why? Because they know that most of the people's normal psychology is that a W pattern will teach you that you have to go for buy situation right now, because it is going to go in uptrend, not in a downtrend, because they will give you, after that they will give you the wrong position to enter, so that you can have the majority of the people are entering for the buy side and they can take advantage of it, and they will take all of your profit, all of your losses, money, everything. They will try to take it. Okay, so damn, that's I got so scared for a minute. There is a small kid, very small kid, like this small kid. who is looking me through the window. Shit. Damn. Crazy. Okay. So, as the big players have these things like they can move whenever they feel like, it's basically queen in the chess. Queen can goes in whatever direction she wants to do, and like she can't move in an amoeba move like a horse has like two, and then he can go right or left or something. Queen can go straight in whatever direction. So same, the big players, they don't have the rules. They don't play by the rules. They have their own things. Whenever they need money, they will move in whatever direction they feel like, and they exactly know how many people are for the majority, how many people are in the minority, and they know very better how to trick all of you people in whatever way they want, like to trick you in the downside, to trick you in the upside, to trick you in the major swings. Major swing is what basically people will never ever judge what the market is happening in a major swing. At a time of major swing, what is major swing? Major swing, if I want to tell you what is major swing is basically up, down, up, down, up, down. Most of the people will think like this is a sideways market. No, the difference is the market is moving in a very volatility in the sideways makes it major swings. Like it is going up a lot, which fools people like it is a uptrend, but then it will fall down a lot. A lot of market price will fall again up. I will show you some of the idea. This is major swings. Going up, falling down, going up, falling down. Major, can you see? Sideways market is this. This is sideways market where there is no movement. You cannot enter in a sideways market. That is a sideways market for you, where the market is just going in simple direction. You never know when you have to enter and when you don't have to enter. You don't know about that. But in a swings, you know when I have to enter. It is showing me the big candles are coming for up direction, and then same again coming down, same again going up. The big up movement, big down movement, those are the major swings. Okay, cool. So let's just do some analysis of the market today, and we will head. Overall, the market looks in an uptrend. Overall, I'm asking. Okay. But at the same point, we will never know what is going to happen in the market because we cannot predict 100%. We can just give the guesses. If our guesses come true, that is our profit. If our guesses don't come true, that is a loss. That is a basic thing about the market. Okay, which you need to understand. For entering in the market, you need to have one understanding that it's fine if you cannot understand the market complete 100%. It is totally fine. But you can predict the market in very few scenarios by going to the higher time frame, analyzing which is the supply zones and which is demand zones. Supply and demand zones are basically demand zone from where the market has went up very fast, and that too at those point big player entered. We can watch and predict when the next big player can enter. It is not sure. There is no surety in the market. No strategy can give you 100% surety that this is going to happen. Oh my god, that kid is again there. You want to see the kid? Maybe I can show you the kid. Yeah, see. That's the kid. That's the kid. Creepy. It's fine. Let's focus on our stuff. So, what you can do is whenever there is a big candles, these are made by the big players, small candles made by us, the retailers. Okay. So when the retailers are there, we can easily know in the market. Now if I have to tell you which are the big players, which are the retailers, yeah, obviously big player, big player, big player, big player. Who are the retailers? Retailers, 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 small people, small candles. These are all retailers, us people who are following the lead of the big players. But being in front of the big players is a very hard stuff, because they, when you know a maximum people, when they know ki like by my movement, by the big players green, big green candle, a lot of people are going and entering for which side? Majority of people are entering from the buy side. So they know one thing for very sure, like at that point I have one thing, like if maximum people put stop loss, let's say like in the market 98% of people put stop loss, 2% of people will be that they don't put stop loss, because they know one thing, that market makes an unusual movement just to grab your liquidity, nothing else, because market needs to have a profit by your liquidity. So if the maximum 2% of people will have that much amount, think like I want to risk my money, it is fine even if I am having a major losses, but I don't want to put stop loss, because they know the stop loss can be hit artificially, not by organic, but by artificially my stop loss can be hit. No, until and unless you cannot see a trend is changing. If the retailers are changing a trend, is very visible that the trend is changing, very visible. But when these big players want to change the trend, that is not visible. I will tell you how. I'll give you examples. Okay, best example. This was kind of an uptrend. Okay, from here we had a downtrend. Okay, not that much big, but you can clearly see that all people are who? The retailers. The retailers downtrend is very noticeable, that every time they will be creating lower lows, not with the drastic movement of the down, but very steady slope you will see. That is very easy to identify, very easy to understand that they are having a downtrend. Okay, but at the same point, if you have to check out the big players downtrend, I will show you big players downtrend as well. Yeah, this is big players uptrend and this is big players downtrend. One single candle, that big candle which can take, say I'll just give you this overall candle is 3.34%. The market has been dropped, one candle. And we'll go back to our thing where I told you that it is normal. Yeah, see, okay, from here this is that place, and from here till here we had a downtrend. This is the point, and from there the market started to have uptrend. So this is that point. Okay, and now I will calculate these 2 points from here to here. 4.51%. The market dropped by 4.51%, and it took how much time? Just a second. From here to 3 days, 23 hours it took to give how much percent of drop? 4.48% of drop. For who? For the retailers. For us to make the market go down, we required that much amount of time, that much amount, and just 4%. This many people, because retailers majority will always be high in the market. Big players majority will be always low. They are minority, but they are having a huge amount of money. The capital matters in the trading platform. The majority won't matter, but the capital matter in the if you have to be a big player, your capital matters, not the quantity. Okay, so 3 days, 23 hours. Let's go on that big player scenario again. Okay, from here to here. Exactly. I want to take exact things. This is the point and this is the point. Okay. In 1 hour, the market fall for 3.3%, almost 3, more than little 3%, but very little. So consider round figure 3%. In 1 hour, the market fell how much? 3%, the big player. In 3 days, 23 hours, consider that's 4 day, round figure it. 1 hour is less for becoming a 4 day. 4 day, 4%, 1 hour, 3%. Who has the bigger hand in the market? Obviously the big players. Retailers are there just to fill the gaps. Retailers are just there to give market money. Only few will have the profit, because if you have to sustain a business, then you have to give profit as well. It's a give and take relationship. But taking is a lot, giving is a little. Okay. It's the same like, for example, if I have $1 million and if somebody asks me 1,000 rupees, I will give because I have $1 million. Giving 1,000 rupees is not a big deal for me. And that person who is ahead of me, who is asking 1,000, maybe that 1,000 is a lot for them. That's us, the retailers. Giving us a profit for a market, it is very small thing for them. Like, yeah, we are giving profit because they know a very least amount of profit they are giving to us. Very least. So that's the major difference I wanted to show you all people, for the big players and the retailers. So let's just analyze the market. Let's analyze the supply zones and demand zones, and then we will wait for our market to come in that scenario and we can have some good trend. Okay, cool. So this was whole sideways market. I saw some big player entered in there, people like big candle. So this can be one of the very closest uptrend, but at the same point that there was supply, but at the same point that was not a strong demand zone. Sorry, not supply, that was sub demand zone from where the market big player entered for an uptrend, supply zone when the big player entered for the downtrend. Okay, basically the bulls and the bears. Demand zone where the bull big players are entering, supply zone where the bear big players are entering. Okay, and big candles are the big players, small candles is us. Okay, in 1 hour I can see this is one of the that zone like from where the market had a big player entry, but it was not a great entry at a same point, and it is considered to be a sideways market. So we are basically in a range of supply zone from the previous somewhere. Okay, but still this is a 1 point I want to just remember. Other than that, we will just go and check out and see. In that you will also find that there are a lot of supply zones which are in the bottom. This is a good supply zone, this is a good supply zone. This from here the market is just going uptrend. The good supply was there. So this can be one supply zone, the greatest supply zone, but at the same point it is at $96. Do we have to wait for market to touch 96 when our market is at 104? $104K the market is. I won't be waiting for it to touch 96, obviously. So whenever you are trying to find the supply and demand zone, try to find it very near to your market so that you can enter at that point and you can take advantage at that point, rather than having a demand zone at 90 and having too much of difference between them. That is completely of no use. Try to find the demand zone which is near. I can see this is one big candle, big player candle, and the demand zone is calculated like whenever you see big candle, before that candle you will see one red or very small green candle or red candle. Just on their open and close, draw a rectangle and drag it, and whenever the market comes to that zone, the market will try to go up. Same thing which happened over here. Market tried to come in exactly that zone, from where they again tried to go up but couldn't sustain. So zone is not strong, but zone is there. The market, whenever it's coming at that point, it is trying to go up. That is a surety, that is a confirmation that yeah, it is a demand zone. Strong, weak, medium strong, that is the next part. We will discover it later. Okay, so one, till now only this one, but I want to just go to find out the previous one. Okay, supply zone. Just a second. Okay. And why people go and check out the previous market to find the supply and demand zone? Because history repeats itself. Where you might have found this is a very that theory which I don't know if I will ever find out the answer, but the places where market has taken support, resistance, the demand zone, the supply zone, the market takes it again exactly the same at those same level zones in the future, in the present as well. It's a very tricky thing why they take it exactly at those points, but let's find out. Let's find out. There is no definite supply or demand zone at a place where our market is right now. That's why our market is in a sideways market, because it's somewhere either below or either above our zone. Let's go check it in maybe 4 hours. Huge supply zone. At same point it is to up. Okay, this is supply zone. Okay, I marked it over there. Whenever the market came nearby in this situation, again I followed. So one good supply zone near our market. Demand zone is not near our market, where the market is right now. Either it is too below. Even here the market was going up, going up, going up. Supply zone tried to go down, but it broke by the bull, but couldn't sustain and again fall down. So our zone is to very correct. This is a great supply zone that we have found out. Finding demand zone is becoming hard near our supply zone, near our market right now. I can name tremendous amount of demand zones over here, but I want something near our market so that I can take a trade when it comes to that position or something. That is an issue. Okay. See, now we can clearly see that exactly at a supply zone the market is trying to go, but from there it is having so much of rejection that it is coming down. Cool. That is the one thing we have understood already. Maximum rejection at our supply zone. I just wanna find out one demand zone here. I just like, let me go to different time zone. One is this. But not satisfied with that. This is a good demand zone. The demand rised at this position because you can see previously people were very retailers enter, but at this point two big candles enter in those positions. So yeah, this is a demand zone where the big player entered. Two time it entered, but at the same point not feeling that much confident. Supply zone, I'm very confident about that. This is one supply zone which is a very strong one, and from there the market is trying to go down, it's pushing down. That is true, but same thing, this is a good demand zone, but it's very low, very below, very below. Let's go try to find out in a lower time frame. Let's just consider this one. Whenever the market came in that scenario, the market has actually went up. So for now, if I cannot find something in behind, I will go with this as my demand zone. Okay. supply zone. That's a supply zone. Demand alert in caps. Okay, that's my demand zone and that's my supply zone. When the market will try to come over here within this range, the market will again try to go up, and at that time we are gonna do the buying. Cool. Okay. Now we do is a wait for our market to give us that exact movement for us to go, because I can clearly see market try to test him at this supply zone, couldn't break it, came down from that, and now it again it will come to the demand zone, and from where we will enter for the buy side to touch it again at the supply zone. Maybe this time we can break it, maybe. Let's see. Everybody can see it, right? Okay, let's see. Let's wait. I'll get water. Wait, people. Da 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 da. Let's see. See, the more the market is coming near the demand zone, the buying pressure is also increasing at the same point. Wait. This is also a good demand zone. This is better one. This is just a lineup from where first it take here, then came and then taken up here. And you can see one thing for this thing, like at near this demand zone, the market is now trying to go up from there. It's like if I have to draw a line, see, this is the open and this is the close. Okay, see, from exactly that situation the market is trying to go up now. But until we see a lot of confirmation, we won't enter, because sometimes these are just for distraction. Okay. Okay. This arrow represents there are the maximum chances that the market can take retracement at these levels. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. These are the 3 levels where the market can take retracements. See, even in the parabolic SR indicator, you know, whenever the candle comes very near to that ball, there are high chances that the market trend is gonna change. So it is very near to that ball. But we will still wait. We can't just go on the one basis that the market is showing the red candle. We'll wait. This is a good demand zone, but still we will wait. Shit, I remembered a terrible past. What is people doing over here? I forgot about people. Shit. Harani, 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 Harani. This that cheers to my puri din. This that cheers to my puri raat. This that cheers to my puri din. जो मैं लिखता था कि तेरा पाँव बिना डूबे आज हेलो मिस्टर डूबे के आप. Why I am not entering the market at right now point? Because there are high chances that, see, big player knows one thing as well, that people are watching their movements when they are taking the buy demand zones and sell supply zones as well. So sometimes they can do the reverse psychology as well. Rather than giving, they will try to tell you like, yeah, from here we are doing the up movements, and suddenly a very huge downfall they can also have. So that's why, until and unless I get very confirmed, I don't want to enter in the market. The one thing I can see that the point has also moved from here to here, suggesting that the trend changes happened already. But still, wait, people, wait. This that cheers to my बुरे दिन. This that cheers to my बुरी रात. This that लिखता हूँ ताकि तेरे पाँव बिना डूबे आज हेलो मिस्टर डूबे क्या आप. देख पा रहे हो मेरे अक्ष को, काली गलौत से पार मेरे लफ्ज को. हरारी हरारी. These are the golden ratios of the fib where high chances of retracement are there. Okay. So the people who will feel like they didn't enter at the right moment, these are the key lines which you should look for. From there, high chances that retracement can happen, and so you can enter in the market. But at a time where big player enter in the market, there are very less chances of retracement because they don't follow by the rules, as you know. But still, just open a window of opportunity. तेरी मेरी छोड़ी हमारी बात है, तेरा मेरा छो। जो सीखता है हार से वो हारा नहीं, जो जलता है आग से वो तारा नहीं, जो जलता है आग से है तारा वही, जो सीखता है हार से वो हारा नहीं। जो सीखता है हार से वो हारा नहीं, जो जलता है आग से वो तारा नहीं, जो जलता है आग से है तारा वही, जो सीखता है हार से वो हारा नहीं। दिस दैट चीज टू माय बुरे दिन, दिस दैट चीज टू माय बुरी रात, दिस दैट लिखता हूँ ताकि तैर पाओ बिना डूबे आज। हेलो मिस्टर डूबे के आप देख पा रहे हो मेरे लक्स को, काली कलौत से पार मेरे लफ्ज को। I believe that market will again come to this similar point, and at that point I should enter in the market, because retest so it will do, it won't just simply go up from there. Retest will happen, which already happened, came down, supply, it was on the demand zone, green candle came to take the market up, retest happened, came down, and very at the beginning again trying to go up. But not having that much trust on the market, I believe the retracement will be happening, the retracement will be there in the market. So I'm waiting for the retracement. देख पा रहे हो मेरे लक्ष्य को, this is the target, okay. That's the target. हारा नहीं हारा नहीं I don't know why, but I feel there is an incoming very big red candle. As the market is giving green candle, most of the people are feeling that like now the market is gonna go in an uptrend, but at the same point one big red candle will come and try to take the liquidity. I'm waiting for that specific moment to happen. Hissa. See, exactly that thing. Like I told you, a big red candle is incoming. That's why I feel like I understand the market much more better when I am understanding the concepts of smart money, big player, how they manipulate, how they think. Because if you have to predict someone's movement, you have to start thinking like them. Like I would, if I am in their place, I would do the exact same thing. When I see the three green candles together makes a very that thing, like a positive response for a market. The market now is in the hand of the buyers. The buyers are taking the market up, but at the same point I know when people are entering for the maximum buy point, I will put one red candle over there to take their liquidity. And you can also notice one thing, that the market actually took a very early demand which happened over here, but this was a process which started over here. This was the original demand zone, previous demand zone, the original one. Okay, but the market took demand zone very early, first thing. Okay, which is also a demand zone. I'm not denying that this is not a demand zone, but the origin is here. This is a part of demand zone. From here also the market had a very good opportunity and blah. Okay, but exactly at that point what happened is, first it took an early demand. After that you can notice one thing, as the market is trying to go up, the buying pressure is getting weak. The first candle, you can check the size of the first candle, big candle. Second, big but little small. Third, very small. So this descending thing from big to small journey represents the weakness of the buyers. So one seller movement is gonna be there. I'm waiting for that exact movement of the sellers. so that I can enter for my original target, which is over here. Market will reach over here. That is not an thing. Market is gonna reach there, but how and when, that is a thing. And I also told you to check this golden ratios of the market. 0.7, 0.6, 0.5. High chances that market can take retracement at those points. First retracement from 0.6. Harani. Somewhere here I want to take entry. Somewhere over here. That's where I want to take entry. This is the thing which I was waiting for, because entering after you saw the demand was there, market went up, but at a same point you saw one thing, that the retest pullback is going to be there wherever there is a demand zone, because this kind of movements is their psychology, triggering your main points, triggering your thoughts, ki is it gonna be an uptrend, from is it gonna be demand zone, and they are gonna make such movements which we have to wait for to enter in the market. Don't enter over here, enter when they are doing the pullback, which can give you more confirmation. Because pullback is what? Pullback is basically once the market takes one trend. Right now it took an uptrend, the market will pull back to test himself, am I really ready to go up? And when the market from that retest goes up, from that pullback it goes up, that gives us confirmation that yes, the market is actually ready from here to go up. तेरी मेरी छोड़ी हमारी बात है. Can you also please check Solana for me? Sure, Nami, why not? Why not? I'll check Solana. I can see a great supply zone has been recently happened on the Solana. So right now this artificial movement is trying to cover up similar like our BTC. It is gonna go. This will be your initial target if you want to achieve from here. Okay, just wait for a fib. I'll just draw fib over here. This is my fib. Wait for it to come to 0.5. From 0.5 you can see a one retracement will happen over there. Okay, after that one retracement you can enter in the market. Okay, and go for upside. Don't go for the selling, go for buying. We are very close to hit our target. Samantha says, hi Yash, are you okay? Yeah, absolutely okay. But such a clear chart I have made for you to take trade. If people enter in this live stream, they would clearly know where is demand zone, where you have to enter, what is your target, what is your supply zone. Proud of me. Artificial movements incoming, 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 artificial movements incoming. One, four. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle all the well. Market has taken upset movement. It was having an uptrend. Now suddenly a drop has came, which is a fair. It will go back again to our target. Na 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 na. It took too much time for market to do the retest, but finally it is taking. Finally, it is taking. Na, 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 na. Anything, guys, anything you wanna know, anything you wanna do, because like I told you, it requires a lot of patience in the market to just watch it move, to watch it do everything. It took a lot of time for market to do a retracement, by the way. Sorry, pullback. Tremendous amount of time it took. It will come to that entry point again, or maybe to the original demand zone. We'll see where the market goes from there. Try to keep your chart. The more clean your chart is, the more you can understand about the market. And always have this fib ratios with you: 0.7, 0.6, 0.5. These are called the golden ratios for the market, which will tell you when the market can take a retracement, where the majority of pullback happens in the market. Selling pressure has begun in the market suddenly, which is totally fine. Totally fine. Overall, it was a major swing in the market. The market will try to come near this and then again shoot up. That's the whole game the market plays: coming down, going up, coming down, going up, coming down, going up. इकता सकीम में तो अच्छो वैसे बने. Good. Go more down. Come back to that original point of the retracement of the entry point. Come back to that original point. It took a long time. Like I was telling you again and again, that market will come to its original point again, and from there it will jump up to the target. It took time, but it happened exactly like I said. Da 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 da. That's the key. It will come down, guys. It will come down to that entry point, and that's exact where I will enter in the market. Four minutes for the candle to close and 4 minutes for my live stream to close. This 4 minutes will decide. See, it's a demand zone. Whenever the market comes near this zone, buying suddenly increases. That's why I always focus on telling you to find the demand zones and find the supply zones, rather than finding levels, because levels are like backward trading nowadays. Like nobody, like people do level trading, like they will figure out the levels of the market and they will try to enter. That is also a part of thing, but finding a demand zone and supply zone is a modern, it's a upgrade version of trading. Sorry. Full scheme. One minute left, guys. Our ending ceremony speech begins. So, you saw how accurate things works and how clearly things works when you have understanding of the market, better understanding of the market, better analysis of the market. When you know one thing for very sure, how good a demand zone and supply zone works, your entry will be a quality trades you will get. At exactly those levels, you can see not the retailers are entering, the big players are entering. At every of those demand zone, you can see the big candles like this. In the starting, same big candles, and in the again when the market try to come, again same big candles. There is no explanation for this, just like the way you have to understand about the market regarding the demand zone and regarding the supply zone. So that's why I would like to tell you, have a better best understanding of smart money concept that will tell you regarding what is the quality trade in the market, where you can find the quality trade with a maximum profit every day, earning $500. It's like a baby's thing if you just follow a very simple concept, that is smart money concept. Before that, there were tremendous amount of strategies on the market. Very famous was the level strategies. But if you just understand the smart money concept, every day whenever the big players are entering, you can enter after those people and you can know where are the points where they can enter. See, we can predict it. I'm not saying 100% we will predict it, but we know some places like those I just created. Like you can see clearly, this is a demand zone, and exactly a demand zone. Again, the market is trying to go up, and from there you can clearly see again the big candle came and every of those things. So with this stuffs, you can know where the big player will enter and how with the help of those movement, even like if you are doing the intraday trading, you don't want maximum profit. By just one big candle, you can earn whatever amount you want to earn. One big candle can give you more than $100, more than enough. So thank you so much for all the people who have joined this live stream, and I want to tell you that keep coming, keep growing this community, and this slowly we may turn into like a big family of the community of the trading. And trust me, coming to this platform will never ever make your decision wrong or your trade harm. Every decision you will take, you will feel one very specific thing, that on this platform you will get all this fact straight. There is no repeated stuff, that the same thing is being taught again and again and again and again and again. You will be taught the quality stuffs only, not the junks. Like, there are tremendous amount of stuffs and everything is thrown at you. That is happen at the beginners level, where you have to gain the basic knowledge, that is the all the things, the idea, overall idea, and out of those, when you enter in the advanced level, you pick one of the specific stuff which you want to trade on or which you want to do something on. Okay, so let's just end it over here. Tomorrow, like the day I come, I will show you my target, my profit, and every of those things. Okay, cool. So right now, like you saw me, yeah, this was my target, this is my entry point. So tomorrow I will be showing you what kind of profit, because till now it has not touched my target, but I'm very sure that it is gonna touch my target. So tomorrow I'll be showing you that thing as well, how much profit I've earned and every of those things. So till that time, bye all of you guys. Thank you so much for joining this live stream, and really appreciate for all the people who is joining this every day and growing it to like little big community. So see you tomorrow at the same timing, same place, that is this 5 to 8 by Dubai time, 6:30 to 9:30 India time. Thank you so much.